¿qué es lo que tú te piensas, Coño, que yo te vivo llamando y tú no contestas el teléfono, coño, dime.
Medicina de amor quiero de ti, porque tú eres la mujer que me puede curar mi cáncer de amor.
I'm just gonna set it off like this. If your first choice living in Providence or around Providence is to go to Salon and thoroughly enjoy it as well as the smell, die in the basement of Salon with the smell. Phil, you want to come through again? You want to come through again? Come here. Guys, second appearance from Phil. Come here.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, bro. We out the Salon. Mad confident.
Salon's where it's at.
Salon is where it's at.
Around like 11, 12, maybe even 1.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
You know, it's where it's at.
I never smell a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it? Where it's at.
Huh?
All the STDs that are stinking up the basement. I love you, but no. This is a podcast this is the Scene Verguenza podcast. Welcome, episode, whatever. I don't remember right now. I'm all fucked up. I'm going to get to why I'm fucked up in a little bit so we could all relate to it. I guarantee it. I had to start off with that because, like, this is a podcast where we have agreements, we have disagreements. If you disagree with me, fine. We're cool. We're still cool. There's no beef. It shouldn't be, oh, I disagree with you, you disagree with me. Now there's fucking beef. No. I don't fuck with Salon. I fuck with upstairs Salon maybe, but the smell and the must just travels up, and it's mad humid, and it just smells like a whole ass in August. Like somebody went to LA Fitness, worked out, went to the fucking sauna, in between there probably went into the bathroom and fucked some girl, and then went to the sauna, and then came out of the sauna, and then their whole ass is just reeking. That's what the Salon basement smells like. Fuck Salon. I love Salon. I love upstairs Salon, and the idea of Salon is cool. The setting is cool. It's just the smell. Figure out the smell. I don't know what it is. Did somebody die in there? You know, it just smells like what the Davy Jones locker smells like. Like you watch SpongeBob, Davy Jones locker, that's what the fuck that shit smells like. Like if there was a smell to that episode of SpongeBob, if there was a fucking scratch and sniff that you could pick up from Blockbuster like back in the day while you were watching that SpongeBob episode, that's what the Salon basement smells like. I'll be at Troop supporting DJ Ness and Damn is Josh, my homies. He's going to be on the drums. Ness is doing what he does best. He's obviously not drumming, but that's and I'm kind of contradicting myself because Ness DJs at Salon a lot, but he DJs upstairs, I think. Sometimes downstairs. Ness, if you listening, bro, I'm not trying to ruin your traffic and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But the basement is a no from me. What up, guys? If you're like me, you're fucking dying this week, all right? You're dying. I want to say 3 or 4 out of like the 5 days this week, the pollen count, the level count was like 9.5, 9.8. I don't know what any of it means, but like the higher it is, obviously, the worse it is. So the pollen count has been like out of 10, like 9.5, 9.8. And this is my fucking week right here. Ready? We have fluticasone, Flonase. I'll just say Flonase. 50 mcg. I'm supposed to take 2 in each nose until next week when I lower it down to 1. And what do we have over here? We have Claritin, because you're supposed to fucking know that your body gets used to fucking medication. Like, I've been taking Zyrtec, and they're like, oh, your body's used to Zyrtec. You got to change it up. I didn't fucking know. So now I got to switch to Claritin and hope that it works. I'm doing this shit dramatically because I don't even fucking like taking medication to begin with. What do we have here? Basically, benzonatati. I'm butchering all of these right now. Basically, like a cough suppressant thing or whatever. I feel like I'm stacking up the Avengers of like allergy medicine right now. Okay, some fucking Walmart allergy eye drop that I don't even know is working. That I really don't even know is working. I was like, yo, get the fucking Walmart allergy drops. There was like 4 of them. I just picked it out at random. Eye allergy relief drops. Not really relieving. All right. And then, guess what? The fucking cough pills ain't working. Let's see if the cough drops do. They're not. That's Nick Fury. So you have Iron Man, Thor. I'm forgetting the Avengers right now because I'm so fucked up. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, who dies. I'm not sorry. If you didn't see the movie, whatever, spoilers are out. Black Widow, she died. This is Nick Fury. This is Sam Jackson in the back. Like, motherfucker. Because that's how I feel when I take cough drops and they don't work. And then on top of all this shit, it all makes me fucking stressed out. So guess what? When it's a nice day outside and my allergies are all fucked up, guess what else? Cigarettes. Because I'm fucking stressed out. And why not add Klonopin? Bro, I would rather be allergic to pizza. Somebody said I was wildin'. I'm not wildin'. I would rather fucking be allergic to pizza. I want to meet the unlucky motherfucker who's allergic to pizza and be like, my mans, I've enjoyed pizza for my whole entire life. I gladly bestow upon you the allergy to pollen, and I will cut off pizza for the rest of my life. If there's a fucking way to do that shit, if there's like a scientific way to get that done, I will gladly do that. I will gladly trade allergies to be allergic to pizza or fucking, yo, bro, this is going out on a limb, but I will even be allergic to fucking tacos. Yup, I said it. So here's the fucking dream team that's barely working right here. You know what I'm saying? That's them right there. The allergy Avengers. Right there, look. Eye drops, Claritin, fucking nose spray, so I sound like a cokehead in the morning. Very nice. Klonopin, because I'm stressed out, and cigarettes, because I'm stressed out. What the fuck is all of this doing? Jack shit. But here they are. Doing nothing. Fuck my life, bro. That's how I feel. If you have allergies, this episode's for you. I feel you 100%. That shit fucking sucks. Alright? So, I went to church this week. Not this week. Last week. Not willingly. I took somebody from me and Phil's job to church. It was like a clothing drive or whatever. And the funniest shit about that scenario is that I'm going there thinking, you know, there was a couple of things. First of all, I don't really like going to church anymore because this is how I feel about church. No disrespect to anybody's religion or anything. I'm not trying to be edgy, but like this is like a legit thing. Like even when I was little and I had like full faith in God and I went and like I fucking went through with a Bible and I had like a comic book Bible and I had a fucking boys Bible when I turned 13 and it was just like different versions of Bibles. Every time I went to church, I had anxiety. Because every time I went to church, there was always people shaking and falling. And that traumatizes me. All right? If you heard that was an ice cream truck that rolled by, and I'm definitely going to chase that shit down when I leave. When you go to church, like when I went to church and you see the people at the church that I went to just like shaking and falling, like if there's, because little Jimmy, right? Like I'm sitting down and it's like a Dominican ass church, and I'm sure it happens at more than Dominican ass churches. But like I'm just sitting down, I'm like fucking 8 years old, and you just see motherfuckers getting prayed for, and they're just like, and like it's like they might as well say, "I cast you out," because like they fucking fall back and they're just like, and I'm like, yo, a whole demon just came out this nigga. Like there's no way, a whole entire demon just like left this nigga's body. So I'm like 8 years old, and like nobody has like a calm prayer. Like it's all dramatic. Like everybody's like shaking, and none of them have epilepsy, and it's just like fucked up. Like there's no, like there's like a spiritual reason behind it. So I'm just visualizing with my child imagination that motherfuckers just got demons coming out of every single one of them. Like they went out the night before to Salon, and a demon came out of them from what they did before. Then because it's Sunday, it makes sense. On Saturday, motherfuckers is acting up at Salon. That's the first sin. And then the next day, they go to fucking church, and when they're getting prayed for, the shaking and the falling is all of the demons that entered them in the sweat box known as Salon are now coming out on that Sunday. That is mad scary as a kid. You can argue, you know, I'm not shitting on anybody's religion, but that's traumatizing, honestly. And my family who are listening to this, like they're all Christian, and we joked around about it. I told them, I was like, yo, growing up now, like when I was little, I was scared to say it because it's scary as fuck to sit there and watch people shake and fall. Is it not? It is. It is. So, aside from all that, I have anxiety about going to church because of that, because I went through that when I was a kid. I took this girl to this church, and I don't know if it was Christian or Catholic. I'm not going to get into the politics of what churches have wrong with them and that and all that. I'm just going from my childhood traumatic experiences. A clothing drive. I'm thinking motherfuckers is donating clothes to the church, or the church is donating clothes to motherfuckers. We go in, there's clothes in there that look like they were donated from other people, and they were. The church is selling clothes that were donated to them. Let me repeat that. The church got used clothes donated to them and are now selling the clothes by the pound back to people. What? So it's not very churchy to me, honestly. It's really not. Like I would expect, you know, like the church that I went to, you would fucking go through with clothes for DR, and they just send it, and that's it. There's no money involved. You just sent it off, and you felt good because this kid is gonna get your fucking double XL Spider-Man shirt that doesn't fit you, that you told your grandma you were gonna keep, but you're actually sending it to DR. Not very churchy, honestly. So that shit was funny to me. I don't know. There's things about churches that I've always thought was funny, and that was different. That was very, very, very different. I've never heard of some shit like that. Like unless it's like, you know, shout out to Cured Collection. They fucking take in, but that's like purchases on both ends. Like people bring shit to Cured, like used, old, vintage shit that's still in good condition, and they either buy it or you know they give Homeboy store credit, and that's it. It's an even trade. But to take clothes for free from people, used, and then sell it back to people. Is this a church or fucking Pawn Stars? Because y'all are fucking people in the ass. That's all I'm saying. And apparently you niggas got a fucking reputation of doing that shit already. Not looking good, church. Not looking good. All right, so what do we have over here? I'm a mess today, honestly. Look at all these fucking, you know? So that's how messy I am today and for the past week. I missed work one day. I'm just all fucked up. Yo, so I went to Chuck E. Cheese. I took my daughter to Chuck E. Cheese. We took my daughter to Chuck E. Cheese. I did something at Chuck E. Cheese that I'm not proud of. First of all, I walked into Chuck E. Cheese. I walked into Chuck E. Cheese. I walked into Chuck E. Cheese, and I was already like feeling a panic attack coming on because there's just no space to do anything. Absolutely no space to go anywhere or do anything. There are fucking kids running around your legs, and you got to worry about stepping on them niggas, and it was just not for me at all. I literally looked at Alexandria's mother, and I was like, yo, I'm probably never coming back here. I'll take her to a fucking trampoline park. I'll take her to a fucking zoo. I'll take her to meet fucking Mickey Mouse and spend whatever the fuck the passes are to go to Disney World. But Chuck E. Cheese is such a dub. That shit is a dub. Walked in there, felt like I couldn't breathe, felt like I couldn't walk. There was just nowhere to go because there's kids all over the place. And on top of that, my daughter is a year and a half. She's the cutest fucking little girl you'll ever see in your life. And I got to worry about her fucking getting stepped on and bumped into and all this shit. And it's a walking anxiety attack. Chuck E. Cheese is a walking, breathing anxiety attack. The only thing that I hate more than Chuck E. Cheese is Salon. But they're one and the same. Except the smell is reasonably diapers that are full, and Salon, you just don't know what the fuck is going on because it's grown-ass adults, and they got to get their shit together. Fuck Salon and fuck Phil Cipriano. Just go to Troop. Just go to Troop. That's it. That is it. You're going to end up going to Troop because you're going to go to Salon and be like, this shit smells. I'm going back to Chuck E. Cheese. Yo, so, okay, my daughter gets on this like little ride thing. She was on it first. Like there was no question about it, no confusion. I put her on the ride. She was on it for a little bit by herself. That's it. That's it. She was on the ride. She sat, and this fucking little ass kid, definitely like 2 or 3 years older than her, tries to bully her off the ride. Do you imagine my fucking frustration and the patience that I have to keep in this scenario? I just took Alexandria off the ride. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. But on the way up, I used Alexandria's foot to kick this kid in the face. He had it fucking coming. Don't touch my kid. Don't try to bully her off a ride. I paid money for these fucking, I don't even know what they do anymore. Chips, minutes. Now they do minutes. When I was little, it was chips. Now it's minutes. I paid my fucking minutes for this shit. I paid my money for the hour, motherfucker. Don't try to bully my kid off this ride because I'm going to use her little Nike shoe and kick you in the face. And I'm very noticeable. He probably went up to, you know, his father, his mother, whatever. Oh, it's the guy with the fucking red flame on his neck. Everybody thinks this is a red flame and it's a Star Wars tattoo. It's the guy with the red flame on his neck. And I'm going to be like, nigga, discipline your kid or I will discipline your kid. I'm not like that. Your kid hits my kid, I'm going to discipline your kid. And I won't put hands on them. I'll just make sure that if my kid is not ready to fight, I will use her leg and her foot to kick your kid in the fucking mouth. Chuck E. Cheese is not for me, bro. Not a fan. Claustrophobia, anxiety, all of that. All of that. Yo, so I was informed about this last week. I gotta fucking drink water because my throat is sore. I was informed about something this week. Not that earlier this week. It's pretty recent. There are cops on Eddy Street that are I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna play the audio and now the video because he's doing this fancy thing now where he edits the video into the video, and I'm so excited. And it kind of looks like I have a boner right now because I'm happy as fuck. But that's how excited I am. There are fucking cops on Eddy Street right now, still happening because I asked somebody about it today. They're making somebody cross the street, and basically if drivers are driving by and not letting this nigga cross the street, that nigga's getting pulled over. And I'm just gonna play this. He's gonna have the video for you on the video, but I'll just translate because this dude's talking.
Miren la trampa, mire.
Look at the
Ese va a
trap. That's what this
cruzar.
guy's saying.
Y si no lo dejan cruzar, le tira un guardia atrás. Mírenlo ahí.
So if they don't let this dude cross, they're gonna
Ahí está.
pull motherfuckers over and give them
Para
tickets.
mis amigos que transitan por la Eddy Street.
Oh man.
Miren la trampa ahí. Miren el tipo
Here we
ahí.
go.
Ahí va a cruzar de nuevo.
He's gonna cross. Oh, can I cross?
Ahí va.
Nope, fuck you.
Ese se
All right.
jodió. Miren la policía.
That dude fucked himself
¿De dónde
over.
sale ahora? Porque a
And
estos se le van ahí atrás.
this is the funniest part. Ready?
De seguro, ahí va el guardia.
Oh my god.
Mírenlo ahí donde va, mírenlo.
It's a
Ahí va,
fucking
otra
cop
vez
on
que
a
no dejó
bike.
pasar al policía encubierto.
It's a
miren,
cop
fueron
on
dos
a
y ahí
bike.
van atrás de ellos. Ahí están cogidos.
Bro. Hold on. You imagine getting pulled over by a cop on a bike? Like what? Like, do you actually take that seriously? Like, I feel like at any point in life when you pull a GTA, that's when you do it. Like when you just speed off on a cop and just try to hide and like avoid all the stars. That's when you do it. When it's a fucking cop on a bike. That nigga got pulled over by a cop on a bike. Just imagine. Right? You're just driving. And a nigga just pulls up on you on a bike. And you have to pull over. How pussy do you feel? How pussy do you fucking feel right now? You're driving, and because you didn't let some nigga cross the street. Cops don't even let people cross the street. So who the fuck lets people cross the street? And then, you're not only getting pulled over for that, but you're getting pulled over by a nigga on a bike. All I'm gonna picture is Paul Blart, and I'm gonna fucking speed off and go home. And why are they doing this? I have no better answer than
Don't act like you forgot. Bitch, better have my money.
cops
Pay me what you want.
in general, not just Providence, for some reason, never make enough money. So now we planting seeds that are crossing the street. And if you don't let them fucking cross, we're pulling you over and giving you a ticket. I wonder how much that ticket is. Do we know in this room off the rip? We don't. How much is a ticket to not let somebody cross the street? It's not like you're gonna like hit them. You're just in a rush and you're like, nigga, you could wait. I gotta be somewhere. Now niggas is getting pulled over by niggas on bikes. That is fucking terrible. And what, dude, I want to see it. Like I don't want my people to fail. This part of the podcast right here, we all saw Avengers. If you didn't, oh well. The spoilers are out there. The fucking directors are posting spoilers everywhere. There's nothing you can fucking do about it. I saw this funny ass video and I have to share it with you guys. My friend sent it to me and they were like, yo, this nigga Jimmy's bugging. And this is what they sent me. This nigga's going hard as fuck right now. It's a video. When you guys see the video on YouTube, if you do, if you don't, whatever. It's a video of Thanos Not Thanos. Some dude in a Thanos costume with a gauntlet. Some big ass nigga just dancing merengue to this Avengers / merengue song. And he's going hard. He's flipping shorty around everything. Yeah, my friend said that was me in a club, that I gotta chill. Yo, Avengers was fire. And we talking about spoilers right now. Because the spoilers are out. And if you're one of them clown ass people who are on social media, if you're on social media to begin with, like, let me tell you something. Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad when it was out, all this shit. Bro, if you're not watching the show live, if you're not watching the movie early, just stay off social media until you watch the movie, because then you're going to hop on social media and be like, you guys are spoiling it for me. You suck. Blah, 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 blah. Avoid spoilsal. Splocial. That's the second time I did that today. You know what, bro? Fuck allergy season. Stay off social media if you haven't watched any of this shit, bro. That's the best thing I could do. I go on social media. I stay off social media the week before the movie comes out, because I know there's like troll ass niggas on the internet who wait for early like videos and shit, and they try to spoil it for people on purpose. Stay off social media. All jokes aside, all trolling aside, stay off social media. Deadass. If you haven't watched, if you're getting ready to watch a fucking big time movie, a big time show, whatever, and you're not gonna watch it on time, stay off social media. Because me, I had a little bit of respect. I didn't talk about the movie on social media until like maybe a week after, or the week after the weekend that it came out. And maybe that's a little inconsiderate still. But stay off fucking social media. You can't control all the trolls on social media. You can't. There is no controlling the trolls on social media. Or people having conversations about these movies and shows. Just stay off until you watch it. If it's that big of a deal to you that you're gonna get pissed off about the spoilers, then act like it's a big deal and stay off social media. That's it. So, Endgame was fucking fire. I think I said it last time we were on with Y Tribe, but now I'm gonna talk about the spoilers. They closed it out perfectly. And I knew that Iron Man was gonna die. I still fucking cried like a bitch. Black Widow death made me cry even more, because who doesn't love Scarlett Johansson? Who doesn't want to drink her bath water? Who wouldn't eat her ass when she got out of the sauna at LA Fitness? Phil's like, I don't know about that. You wouldn't? But you'd go to salon. Yo, the movie was fire. Fat Thor, I was a little heated about, but I understood it. That's probably how people look at me when I'm depressed and I get fat. They're probably like, Jimmy, that nigga got to get his shit together. So I shouldn't look at him that way if I don't want people to look at me that way. I was like that for a little bit when I first watched the movie. And I was like, I get what they're doing here. He's depressed. He's going to get through it. They're probably going to take all the weight off in the next movie because he's Gucci now. But the nigga just lost his dad, Loki, Heimdall, in like all the previous movies. So he's done. What was the other thing people were heated about? Oh, Hulk. Nigga, have we not seen Hulk smash enough things? Have we not seen Hulk have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 movies of smashing? Like just being Hulk. That they can't have this nigga get his ass handed to him by a villain to make the villain look good. And then after that, have him be like one with himself. Like have him be woke. He was woke Hulk. He was woke Hulk. He was like Bran Stark. He was like, I'm chilling now. I'm big and green and muscular, but I'm just gonna keep the peace now and shit. Okay. That's fine. I've seen enough Hulk fucking bugging out. That's completely fine with me. Endgame was fire. All these things people complaining about, it's like nitpicking shit. I even admitted that Thor shit. I was just like, whatever. He's depressed. That's fine. Everything else was dope. I'm a little concerned with like how they're gonna do things going forward, because I grew up with Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. I grew up with Chris Evans as Captain America, who is now an old man, and he's probably gonna end up dying sooner or later. you know, whatever. And then I don't know what they're gonna do with Hulk. He's like permanently injured now from the Infinity Gauntlet, which people are also heated about. Oh, his healing factor. Like, nigga, just let them do their thing. Marvel's been doing their thing. Just let them do their thing. That's it. But I loved Endgame. I really have no complaints about it. So, if you haven't watched it, the spoilers are out there. The fucking directors are putting shit in the trailers. So that's it. I kind of promised that I wouldn't talk about this, but I kind of have to. This Ayesha Curry shit is just too hilarious. And I just have to go through it real quick. And I'm going to play the audio/video. When the video comes out, you can see the video. You can look up the video anywhere. It's Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch, I think. But I'm not sure. Just Google it, and I'm sure the video will come up. But here it is.
Something that really bothers me and, like, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves. But me, like, the past 10 years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, it sounds weird, but, like, male attention.
Yes, it does.
And so then,
You
like, I
don't
begin to
even realize
internalize it. And I'm like, is something wrong with
You're
me?
not,
like,
you're not looking.
what,
You're not
like-
looking. You're not even
But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God.
fair.
I mean,
Because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to know
Sounds like
that,
you do.
like, someone's looking.
but
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned off, right?
That
You're
can get
beautiful.
real
Don't
dangerous.
ever think for 1 minute that it ain't no some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody. Your husband.
Bingo! Bro. She needed fucking... I love Jada Pinkett Smith. She needed Jada Pinkett Smith to tell her that her husband is looking at her. All right, so this is my thing with the fucking Ayesha Curry situation. I'm not mad at it. I'm mad that people are shocked by it. 'Cause that is 98% of females. And niggas are the same in their own right. But that is 98% of females. For whatever reason, and I say 98% because I think that there's females out there who are not like that, but it's a very small percent. Just like there's dog ass niggas out there, but it's a very small percent of dog. Guys, don't fucking get all fucking hot and bothered. I'm trying to be like, and I'm being realistic. I'm not just saying it to like fucking not step on toes because I'll say whatever the fuck I want on this podcast, and I've said it before. That is 98% of females. You can fucking tell them you're beautiful, you're sexy, you've been with them, and the sad part is like Steph Curry. I don't know how long he's been with Ayesha, but my point is I've been in a relationship for like I was in a relationship for like 5 years, and it was the same thing. I could tell Shorty every day. I could write fucking Instagram posts. God forbid I didn't. I could do all this shit, and you could tell them so many times, but for some reason, no matter what, from you, it means jack shit. They need it from other people. They need it from other men. Their homegirls could say it to them. Their men that they've been with for like 5 or 6 years could say it to them, 10 years, whatever. It doesn't mean anything. And the same goes for guys. I'm not talking about guys right now. I'm talking about Ayesha Curry and the fact that let's make this like a gender neutral thing. Ayesha Curry doing this is nothing new. And that's all I wanted to say about it. I'm not going to roast her. I think it's childish mentality to fucking... Let me play that again.
Something that really bothers me and, like, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity.
An
is the fact
insecurity.
that, yeah, like, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves. But me, like, the past 10 years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, it sounds weird, but, like, male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it. And I'm
And they're
is
like, you
something
don't
wrong
even
with
see
me?
it. Like, they're probably right. She's probably not seeing it.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Because if she's not seeing it from her man, why would she see it from anybody? I don't know.
Because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young.
Again, I
like
love
you.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Yo. Same thing with niggas. When niggas like turn, you hear about it all the time. When niggas turn like fucking 30, 40 years old and they're like married for 10 years already and they have that mentality of like, yo, I want to see if I still got it. Why do you have to see if you still have it? Eat your girl's ass. Eat your wife. Eat your wife of 20 years, 10 years. Eat her ass. Suck on her titties. Kiss on her neck. Pull her hair. Choke her out. See if you still have it there. Because I guarantee you, you niggas is just having dead, boring, lifeless sex. And there's absolutely nothing going on besides that. That's where the insecurities lie. People don't understand that their insecurities, like this is the shit with people. And this is how I wanted to close the show out, because I wanted to talk about this too. In general, people search for validation way too fucking much. Way too fucking much. And I like to fucking poke fun at shit in the podcast almost the whole ride, because I want to make people laugh, but now I want to get down to some real shit. People search for validation way too fucking much. And yeah, I do blame social media. I'm going to be like, that's mad fucking... I'm not blaming social media, but social media is a big part. A lot of us let social media make us think that we have to search for valid 3-year-old girls while I'm fucking 42 just to see if I still got it. Nigga, if you go jerk off, if you go spend 2 minutes on Pornhub and you're able to successfully jerk off and bust a nut, you still have it. That's it. So it's not about still having it. It's the fact that it's the whole, like, you need, like, we feel like we need that, and that is the death of human relationship as a whole. That is the downfall of human connectivity as a whole. And I'm not trying to get all woke on my podcast and shit, but it's true. I'm not trying to purposely like drop gems and shit, but it's absolutely true. That's the Ayesha Curry situation. That's what it comes down to in a nutshell. There is too much search for validation for no reason. Like even with, if you want to branch off to anything, like I'm out here trying to do comedy, you know what I'm saying? And I have other friends trying to do comedy. And you see it all around the world, and it's like, oh, we got to watch what we say now. We got to watch how we think now, and this, that, and the third. Especially in comedy, you don't really have to. I mean, there's certain bridges that you shouldn't cross, but like with the age of like being offended, and people are offended about one thing, and then the other people are offended about the other thing. Think how you want to fucking think. Don't fucking shoot somebody a text and be like, yo, what do you think of this? That's searching for validation right there. That's searching for validation right there. And Ayesha Curry shit, that's what that is. It's like, and that's the thing with searching for validation, is that it's a toxic thing that will continue to happen. You don't just do it and with one person and that's it. You don't just search for validation from one person. You got to hit one. I guarantee you, if you talk to somebody about a time that they search for validation, it's always like, oh, I hit this person up, and then I hit this person up, and then I hit this person up, because that's what happens. You think Ayesha Curry is gonna get? She'll hear something from Steph Curry and be like, "Baby, you beautiful," because he's a light skinned nigga, and I guarantee you he's sending her fucking 10-paragraph texts every morning, because that's what light skinned niggas do. Because I know, because I'm light skinned. But that right there is the validation. Baby, I love you. Da 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 da. Whole fucking text. Then it turns into a vicious cycle of, okay, I heard it from Steph, now I got to hear from this guy. Okay, I heard it from this guy, but now I got to hear from this guy and from this guy and from this guy, because there is different reasons behind getting validation from certain individuals. And it's like, bro, we would all be better off as human beings if we straight up don't look for fucking validation and just fucking do shit the way you want to fucking do it. Fuck validation. And fuck the Ayesha Curry situation, because that's nothing new. That is how human, I'm not going to say females, I'm just going to say human beings as a whole, searching for validation, approval, whatever you want to call it. It's sad. The relationship shit is a little different, because that right there, it's like, if you're like that, I feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship. That's my opinion. Because you're wasting the other person's time. And in reality, you have to kind of play around and be single until you feel like, okay, I heard it from this person, and I know that as long as this person is telling me I'm beautiful, I'm okay with it. Steph, you know, he defended her and shit and whatever. That's cool, but like me personally, I wouldn't. I was with somebody like that, and it's not easy, you know. I guess when you're in the moment, it's not easy to pick up on. But sooner or later, you got to sit back, and think, yo, this person's not 100% satisfied with me. What do I do now? And at that point, it's comfort or step out of your comfort zone. So, if I could leave any podcast off with a gem, stop fucking looking for validation, because it's a toxic cycle that will never end. You look for validation from one person, you're going to be like, oh, that's great from this person, but this is my brother. Now let me see what my sister has to say. Now let me see what this person has to say. Now let me see what this person has to say. And it's all validation from different people for different reasons. Do what the fuck you want to do. That's basically what I'm telling you. Fuck validation. Do what you want to do. Fuck approval. If you don't feel right yourself, and this is also real too, if you don't feel right yourself with your fucking partner, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, do something that makes you feel like you love yourself, like you feel good, like you look good. Because that's the cold hard fact. If you don't do it yourself, you're never gonna feel it. If you don't fucking go work out or get your eyebrows done or get a fucking lineup or get a fade or whatever, no matter how many times somebody's like, oh, babe, you look great without the fade. It's fine. It's not even that bad. You're not going to feel it unless you do it yourself. That's it. Feels like, yeah, you spitting that real shit. So that's my cue. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been the Sin Verguenza podcast. And I will holler at y'all next week.
Mira, buen sinvergüenza, ¿qué es lo que tú te piensas, Coño, que yo te vivo llamando y tú no contestas el teléfono, coño, dime.
Medicina de